She got kidnapped, sold into a palace, spent her days licking poisons for fun, and somehow walked away with the Crunchyroll Best Main Character Award 2026, beating Shonen Legends with 73 million votes cast. A girl who canonically enjoys the tingling sensation of blowfish poison just took the trophy home. That's Maomao, and we need to talk about her. Welcome back to Character Breakdowns. Last time we had Gojo, the guy who broke anime Twitter. This time we have the girl who has zero interest in breaking Twitter, but will absolutely break down a crime scene with a vial of mystery liquid and zero hesitation. Okay, quick setup. The Apothecary Diaries is set in a fictional imperial China. Maomao grew up in a pleasure district, raised by her apothecary dad, learning herbs and poisons basically from birth. Gets kidnapped, sold to the palace as a servant, and instead of panicking, she just starts solving crimes. On her lunch break, unpaid, nobody asked her to. She simply could not help herself. Now here's what makes her different from every other smart girl protagonist. Most of them are smart in a cool, collected way. Maomao is smart in a completely unhinged way. This girl has a favorite poison. It's blowfish poison. Because she likes the tingling sensation. She knows this is not normal. She does not care. She will eat poisoned seaweed mid-investigation on purpose, with genuine enthusiasm, while Jinshi watches in horror from across the room. And Jinshi? Let's talk about Jinshi. This man is the most dangerously beautiful person in the entire palace. Everyone around him is somewhere between flustered and unconscious, just from looking at him. Maomao's reaction? She treats him like a rare specimen. She doesn't swoon, she evaluates. She has clinically concluded that his face could cause wars. She then immediately moved on and thought about herbs. He put lipstick on once as a joke, and she had to erase it before anyone else saw him, not out of jealousy, but because she genuinely believed it was a public safety hazard. He is absolutely obsessed with her. She is absolutely obsessed with poisons. The math is not mathing for him, and it is extremely funny for us. She experiments with substances on her own body to build resistance. Poisons, drugs, mushrooms, all voluntary, all for science. Jinshi has had to physically force her to spit things out on more than one occasion. She was annoyed every time. Boo. But here's the part that actually gets you. Maomao has this quiet, stubborn sense of justice she absolutely refuses to acknowledge. She will say she's just curious. She will say it's not her business. She will say she was just passing through. And then she will get involved anyway because she saw something wrong and her brain simply would not let it go. Every single time. 3 moments that tell you everything. 1, she failed the court lady exam. Not because she's not brilliant. She is clearly the smartest person in any room she enters. She failed because she did not care about the material and kept falling asleep. Jinshi's solution was to hire someone to hit her every time she lost focus or dozed off. She then got the highest score of any applicant, completely unbothered. 2. Jinshi tried to confess his feelings. Genuinely, vulnerably put himself out there. Maomao was so distracted by the gift he brought her that she barely processed what he was saying. He poured his heart out. She was thinking about the present. He had to go home and lie down. 3. Jinshi once watched her take a cheerful bite of poisoned seaweed mid-case and panicked so hard he forced her to get sick just to be safe. She had the audacity to be annoyed at him for overreacting, and this woman just beat Sung Jinwoo, Deku, and half the shonen roster to win Best Main Character at the biggest anime awards on the planet. The Apothecary Diaries also took home Best Drama, Best Director, and Best Japanese Voice Performance for her voice actress, Aoi Yuki. For a girl whose primary motivation is, I want to go back to the pharmacy and look at poisons. She's not trying to save the world. The world just keeps getting in her way. She keeps fixing it anyway. Completely deadpan, slightly annoyed, absolutely iconic. That's the character breakdown. Comment who you want next. I'm reading every single one.